Sri Gurubhyo Nama children, welcome to online training initiative Ekalaiva. Already we are discussing about the topic aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acid. So far we have seen about the preparation of aldehydes, ketones, and I have started with the chemical properties also. And there are different chemical properties already we have seen. In the last class I have started with the condensation reactions. I told the definition for condensation reaction. What is a condensation reaction? When two or more molecules combine. So, when two or more molecules combine in the presence of a catalyst. So, when we are going to combine two or more molecules in the presence of a catalyst, you will be getting a product. A product will be formed with the elimination of water or ammonia or methanol as a byproduct. So, when two or more molecules combine in the presence of a catalyst to form a product, there will be elimination of certain molecules like water, ammonia and methanol. So, this is called condensation. Already I gave definition, and based on that we have seen so many reactions. Two more reactions are there under condensation. Let us see that today. Are you ready, children? Be ready with your notebook. Okay, I am going to start the condensation reaction with semi-carbazide. Let me see how aldehydes and ketones react with semi-carbazide. What is semi-carbazide? What is the formula? H2N, NH2, NHCO, NH2. So, actually, this semi-carbazide is obtained from hydrazine. Semi-carbazide is obtained from hydrazine. Semi-carbazide is obtained from hydrazine. What is hydrazine? NH2, NH2. There are two amino groups in hydrazine. So, we are going to prepare the semi-carbazide from hydrazine. How? By removing the hydrogen. By removing one of the hydrogen atom from hydrazine and substituting by amide group. Okay. So, semi-carbazide is obtained from hydrazine by removing one hydrogen atom from hydrazine, and substituting by amide group. Substituting by amide group. Amide, what is amide? CONH2. So, what is amide actually? It will have a carbonyl group, and towards the other side it will have amino group. So, the presence of carbonyl group and amino group in the structure, we can call it as amide. So, C double bond O is carbonyl group, carbonyl. So, carbon bonded to oxygen by a double bond. Okay. Towards the other side, there is an amino group. So, when both carbonyl and amino group are there in the structure, we can call that as amide. So, here what I have done, how I am getting this semi-carbazide. So, who is a parent here? From hydrazine. What is the formula for hydrazine? I wrote here NH2, NH2. So, one of the hydrogen atom is removed from hydrazine and substituted by amide, that is CONH2. Let me see the reaction now. Okay. So, with semi-carbazide, aldehydes and ketones give, semi-carbazone. With aldehydes and ketones, so when it reacts with semi-carbazide, you will be getting semi-carbazone. Okay, let me see the reaction, then only you will have the clarity. So here we are going to see how aldehydes and ketones reacts with semicarbazide. So I told the products formed are semicarbazone. So depending upon the reactant you are taking in the reaction, you will be getting the products as semicarbazone. If it is acetaldehyde, you will be getting acetaldehyde semicarbazone. If it is benzaldehyde, benzaldehyde semicarbazone. If it is acetone, you are taking as a reactant, the product will be acetone semicarbazone. So let me see the reaction so that you will get clarity. I am starting with acetaldehyde. CH3, C double bond O, hydrogen. So what is this actually? Acetaldehyde, which is an aldehydic group. So there is an aldehydic group here. So it belongs to aldehyde family, acetaldehyde. So when it reacts with semicarbazide, H2N, NHCO, NH2. So this is semicarbazide. So in the presence of a catalyst, okay. So what is happening here? Listen here. One of the bond is shifted towards oxygen. See, there is a double bond between carbon and oxygen. Already I told about the polar nature of carbonyl group. Already I told you. What is polar nature? When there are two different atoms whose electronegativity values are different. So here, when you talk about carbon and oxygen, there are two different atoms. Both are different. So they will differ in their electronegativity values. So when you talk about carbon and oxygen here, oxygen is highly electronegative. So what is electronegativity? Tendency of an atom to pull the electron pair towards itself. So when you talk about carbon and oxygen here, oxygen has greater tendency to pull the bonded pair. There are two bonded pairs, is it not? So one of the bonded pair is shifted towards oxygen. As a result, what will happen? Carbon will become electron deficient. So carbon is losing the electron pair partially. So it will have a positive charge. Okay, let me write the reaction now. CH3, okay. Carbon, when one of the bond is shifted towards oxygen, oxygen will be negative. Towards the other side, hydrogen is there. So this carbon is positive. So see the carbon here. So it is partially losing the electron pair. As a result, what is happening? It acquires a partial positive charge. So it is electron deficient. So this carbon is electron deficient. It needs electron. Let me see who is giving the electron now. So this is electron deficient. So this carbon is electron deficient. So let me see how this semicarbazide gives electron to this, what is that, carbonyl carbon. Let me see now. So CH3, C double bond O, hydrogen, when it reacts with semicarbazide, okay. Let me split the semicarbazide. Listen, there are two hydrogen here. So one of the hydrogen is removed and added here, and another hydrogen will be there. So together this species will be added to, what is that, carbon. So what is that you will be getting? Let me check the reaction. So in the presence of a catalyst. So what is the reaction? CH3, carbon in the center, again hydrogen towards the bottom, and one of the bond is shifted towards oxygen, so it will have a negative charge. So towards the other side, so carbon is positive, so what is remaining there? HNNH, CO, NH2. Listen here, there are two hydrogen. There are two hydrogen here. One hydrogen is removed and added with oxygen. So as oxygen is negative, it will attract the opposite charge particle. So what is that? Hydrogen is positive here. So one of the hydrogen from semicarbazide is removed and attached with oxygen. And the remaining you have to write as, what is that? One more hydrogen is remaining there. How the compound will be? How the species will be? HNNHCONH2. Okay. So it is an unstable compound. So next step on heating. So what is happening here? It loses water molecule. So when one of the hydrogen is added here, so what is happening? You will be getting an unstable compound. So the next step, it loses water molecule. So OH from here and hydrogen from here will be removed as water. So OH from here and hydrogen from here will be removed as water. So what is the compound we are getting here? CH3, CH double bond, NNHCONH2. As hydrogen is removed from here, as hydrogen is removed from here, a double bond will be formed, is it not? So when you are going to add hydrogen, bond will be broken, is it not? Here we are going to remove hydrogen, so double bond will be formed here. So what is the compound we are getting here? Semicarbazone. What is the product I am getting here? Semicarbazone. Who is the parent here? Acetaldehyde. As acetaldehyde is the parent, I am getting acetaldehyde semicarbazone. So parent is acetaldehyde. So I am getting acetaldehyde semicarbazone. So this is semicarbazide. This is semicarbazide. Okay, the same. What is that? Carbazide reacts with acetone also, semicarbazide. CH3, C double bond O, CH3. So what is this actually? It is a acetone, which is a ketone family. It belongs to ketone family. Even ketones also undergo, what is that? Condensation reaction. So it reacts with semicarbazide, H2N, NHCONH2, which is semicarbazide. Same thing we are going to see now, how the reaction is taking place. But the reactant is different here. What is the reactant I have taken here? Instead of aldehyde, I have taken ketone here. So here acetone reacts with semicarbazide. So already I told you, one of the bond is shifted towards oxygen and one hydrogen is removed from here and added with oxygen, and the remaining species will be, what is that? HNNHCONH2. When one of the bond is shifted towards oxygen, carbon will become positive. Okay, let me see the reaction now. So these two are combining in the presence of a catalyst. So what is the compound we are getting here? CH3, okay, carbon, and double bond will become single bond now. So oxygen, one more hydrogen is added here. Towards the other side, there is CH3. After the removal of hydrogen from semicarbazide, what is the remaining species? How can I write there? HNNHCONH2. Okay, this is an unstable compound. So I am getting an unstable compound. So what is the unstable compound? CH3, COH, one side, CH3, HNH, CONH2. Okay. So this is an unstable compound. So next step, what is happening here? On heating. So what is happening here? One hydrogen from here and one OH from here will be removed as water. So condensation, actually there will be elimination of certain compounds. So here water is eliminated. So hydrogen from one side and OH from another side is removed as water. So what is the compound I am getting here? CH3, CH3, okay. As hydrogen is removed, a double bond will be formed. So NNHCONH2, okay. Who is the parent here? As the parent is acetone. I have derived from acetone. So the name of the compound is acetone semicarbazone. Acetone semicarbazone. The next one, if you write as benzaldehyde, C6H5, C double bond O, hydrogen. So it is an aromatic aldehyde, aromatic. There is a benzene ring present here along with the aldehyde group, see here. So this is, what is that? Benzene ring. So benzene ring is present here. So it is an aromatic aldehyde. Even aromatic aldehydes undergo condensation. So here it reacts with semicarbazide. H2N, NH, CONH2. Okay, how the reaction is taking place? In the presence of a catalyst. So what is that? Actually the same, what is that procedure? One of the bond is shifted towards oxygen. Okay. So one of the hydrogen is removed from here and added here. The remaining species will be added to the carbon. So what is the compound we are getting here? An unstable compound, C6H5. Carbon in the center, hydrogen one side, double bond will be broken as single bond, oxygen and hydrogen towards other side. What is remaining? HNNHCONH2. So it's an unstable compound. Next step, what is that? It loses water molecule on heating. So what is happening here? OH from here and one hydrogen from here will be removed as water. So let us combine the remaining species. So what you will get? C6H5, CH double bond, NNHCONH2. As benzaldehyde is the parent, I am getting benzaldehyde semicarbazone. Benzaldehyde semicarbazone. Benzaldehyde semicarbazone, because the starter is benzaldehyde. So this is semicarbazide. So as the parent is benzaldehyde, the product formed is, what is that? Benzaldehyde semicarbazone. The next reaction with 2,4 dinitrophenylhydrazine. 2,4 dinitrophenylhydrazine. 2,4 dinitrophenylhydrazine. So what is that? Actually this is phenylhydrazine. Okay. So actually, so this is 1, this is 2, sorry. One, two, three, four. Okay. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Okay. So what is this actually? 2,4 dinitro. There are two nitro groups. Dinitrophenylhydrazine. Phenylhydrazine. Okay. Let me see the reaction. Okay. I am starting with, what is that? Acetone. CH3, C double bond O, hydrogen. Sorry, CH3. This is not an, what is that? Acetone. It is an acetaldehyde. We will write acetone. So, this is acetone, which is a ketone family. Which is a ketone family. Let me see how this acetone reacts with 2,4 dinitrophenylhydrazine. H2N, NH, C6H5, okay, and what is that towards the second carbon and fourth carbon we are having, what is that, NO2. So what is that? Listen here, oxygen from here and hydrogen from here will be removed as water. It is a condensation reaction. So in the presence of a catalyst, so what is that we are doing here? Oxygen from ketone and hydrogen H2 from, what is that? Phenylhydrazine, 2,4 dinitrophenylhydrazine is removed as water. Let me write the remaining product. What is the remaining product? CH3, C, CH3, okay. Double bond is there, write the double bond. What is remaining? NNH, NNH, okay. Again, benzene ring will be there. Towards the second carbon, one nitro group. Towards the fourth carbon, another nitro group. So we can call it as, what is that? As acetone is the parent. Acetone 2,4 dinitro. Acetone 2,4 dinitro phenylhydrazone. Acetone 2,4 dinitro phenylhydrazone. Very easy reaction, very important for the board exam point. So this is actually 2,4 dinitrophenylhydrazine. However, what is the product we are getting? Phenylhydrazone. So here I have given one sample. Acetone reacts with 2,4 dinitrophenylhydrazine. What is the reaction here? Actually we are discussing about the condensation reaction. So there will be elimination of water molecule here. Water molecule is eliminated in the presence of a catalyst. So oxygen from acetone and H2 from phenylhydrazine is removed as water. And what is the remaining product I am getting there? CH3, CH3, double bond. What is that? NNH, again benzene ring. Second carbon has one nitro group. Fourth carbon has another nitro group. So I am getting a product as acetone 2,4 dinitrophenylhydrazone. Okay. So up to this, condensation reaction is over. The next one, we are going to talk about the reduction. Under reduction, we are going to see two different types of reductions. Naming reaction. One is Clemmensen reduction. Clemmensen reduction. So, what is the reagent we are using here? Reagent is zinc amalgam and con HCl. So, what is the reagent in Clemmensen reaction? Reduction. Zinc amalgam and con HCl. So, this is the reagent. So, what is this actually? Zinc amalgam. Whenever mercury combines with metals, you will be getting a compound as amalgam. So here zinc combines with mercury. So zinc amalgam and this is concentrated HCl. So this is the Clemmensen reagent. So usually we will have naming reactions in organic chemistry. So which can be asked as a, 2-mark question. Or what is that, they will be asking as conversions. Even naming reactions they can ask as conversions. This can be asked as, convert acetaldehyde into, ethane. Convert acetone into propane. So like this also you can get conversions other than naming reactions. So there are two ways of asking this question. Either directly they can ask as naming reaction, or sometimes they will be asking as indirect way. So like conversions they will ask. So here what is that? Clemmensen reduction, actually the reagent is zinc amalgam and con HCl. Usually aldehydes and ketones undergo Clemmensen reduction to give hydrocarbons. Actually aldehydes and ketones undergo Clemmensen reduction to give hydrocarbons. So depending upon the number of carbon in your aldehyde and ketone, you will be getting the hydrocarbon. If your reactant is aldehyde, for example, if it is acetaldehyde or ethanol, there will be 2 carbon. So if there are 2 carbon in the aldehyde, the product will be hydrocarbon with 2 carbon. If there are 3 carbon in the reactant, the product will be hydrocarbon with 3 carbon. So this is the condition. Depending upon the number of carbon which is there in the reactant, you will be getting the product. What is the product formed here? Hydrocarbons. So aldehydes and ketones undergo Clemmensen reduction. What is reduction actually? Addition of hydrogen. So we are adding hydrogen and we are going to convert these aldehydes and ketones into hydrocarbons. I want to give one reaction sample. For example, acetaldehyde, CH3, double bond O, hydrogen. So it is an aldehydic group. So acetaldehyde, it reacts with, Clemmensen reagent, zinc amalgam and con HCl. Heating. So what is that we are getting here? We are adding hydrogen. I am adding 4 hydrogen. I need 4 hydrogen. Listen here. 2 hydrogen atoms are added to carbon. 2 hydrogen atoms are added to carbon. 2 hydrogen atoms are added to oxygen. So what is the compound we are getting here? Already carbon has 1 hydrogen. When you are going to add 2 more hydrogen, what you will get? CH3, CH3 plus these two hydrogen combines with oxygen to get water. So what is the compound I am getting here? When it is acetaldehyde, see acetaldehyde has 2 carbon. So my product also should have 2 carbon. So when acetaldehyde undergoes Clemmensen reduction, I am getting a hydrocarbon with 2 carbon. What is the name of this compound? Ethane with the liberation of water. So I have added 4 hydrogen. 2 hydrogen atoms are added to carbon, 2 hydrogen atoms are added to oxygen. When 2 hydrogen atoms are added to carbon, already carbon has 1 hydrogen. So 2 more hydrogens are added. So carbon will have 3 hydrogen. So CH3 which is a ethane hydrocarbon with the liberation of water. Okay, if it is acetone, CH3, C double bond O, CH3. If it is acetone, when it undergoes Clemmensen reduction with zinc amalgam and ConHCl on heating. So what is that we are getting here? I am adding 4 hydrogen. So 2 hydrogen atoms are added to carbon. 2 more hydrogen atoms are added to oxygen. So what is the compound we are getting here? When 2 hydrogen atom is added to carbon, already CH3 is there. 2 more hydrogen is added to carbon, CH2, okay. 1 more CH3 is also there. So we are getting a hydrocarbon with 3 carbon atoms, which is called propane, and oxygen reacts with hydrogen to give water. So according to the number of carbon we are having in the reactant, we are getting the product. So if it is acetone, there are 3 carbon, so I will get the hydrocarbon with 3 carbon, which is propane. If it is acetaldehyde, there are 2 carbon, so I am getting a product as ethane, which has 2 carbon. Okay children, today I have thought about the condensation reaction with semi-carbazide and 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine. And the next I have started with reduction. Under reduction I have told about Clemmensen reduction, where aldehydes and ketones are reduced to, what is that, hydrocarbons. So depending upon the number of carbon in the reactant, you will be getting the hydrocarbon. So same number of carbon will be there in the product also. So here the products are hydrocarbons. So up to this I have completed the reduction reaction. I want everybody to write minimum 3 times so that you will have a clarity. Thank you children. If you like this video, you please click the subscribe button. You will get the latest updates of our online lessons.